Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to this part 4 video and answering the question, what is the hypotenuse of the base of the triangular prism? So where we left off in video 3, we had square root of 25 equals the square root of c squared. So we want, again, our goal is to get c all by itself. Then we'll know the value of the hypotenuse of that right triangle. So in this step, in simplifying, I want to break down the perfect squares. So I know 25 is 5 times 5. C squared is c times c. So I want to show you here 5 times 5 is 25. It's a perfect square. And c squared is a perfect square. To explain this a little bit, c times c, right? You got 1c times 1c is 1c. But the rule is when you multiply, you add the exponents. And these are invisible 1 exponents, right? They usually don't show, they just show x, y, z, or in this case, c. But there's an exponential power here to the first power. The rule is when you multiply and the base is the same, you add the exponents. So 1 plus 1 is the 2 you see right here. C squared. So you c squared is a perfect square. C times c. Just like 25 is a perfect square. 5 times 5, or 5 squared. So in order to pull out one value of the outside of the square root, you need a perfect pair. Just to pull out one value. So I'm going to continue on and showing my next step. Follow those arrows. You can see here. And again, if I'm going too fast, please stop, pause, rewind that video. All right, so you can see here, two perfect pairs. You pull out one value, you kind of pull that one value out of the jail, but you need a breakout partner. You need two pairs to pull out one value. Two pairs to pull out one value outside of the radical. Now the radicals disappear and you're left with 5 equals C. 5 equals C. So what's our answer for this particular problem? Our answer is D, option D, 5 meters. Now what I want to do next is I want to check your answers. So here, we're going to go over in the next steps here. Excuse my sloppiness. This is really sloppy. What a sloppy exchange I have going on here. I apologize. I'm sorry about that there. Let's go ahead and check our answers, right? So basically, we have this triangle here where the hypotenuse is equal to 5. We just found that out. What leg A was 4 meters and leg B was 3 meters, right? So we take those, all of 3 of these values, and we substitute them into the Pythagorean theorem formula. We substitute it into the formula. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A was worth 4. B was worth 3. And we found in our answer the hypotenuse was 5. So this is how you check your answer. 4 squared is 16 plus plus. 3 squared is 9 equals 5 squared is 25. 16 plus 9 is 25 equals 25. Hey, this answer when one side equals the other side, you know that answer checks. Our answer, the hypotenuse C, has got to be 5 meters. So again, I'm going to go a little bit slower. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. That's the formula. So I substitute my value of A for 4. My value of B is 3. And we discovered that C was 5. And this is how you check your answer. Square each of these values. If the left side equals the right side, 25 equals 25, yes, that answer is correct. C has got to equal 5 meters. And so I always try to finish. Lately, I've learned how to do this in my videos. Some of my earlier videos, I didn't really kind of figure this out, how folks would need some help in possibly searching to practice their knowledge, skills, and abilities. Before I do that, let's go ahead and take a look at this image again. So I wanted to show you, again, 4, 3, and we discovered that the hypotenuse, this length here, is 5. So 4 squared plus 3 squared is 25. C was 5. 5 squared or C squared is 25. And you can see that is the hypotenuse. So here, I'm including some of the things that you want to do in order to practice your new knowledge, skills, and ability if this was kind of new for you, right? So you can conduct an internet search for worksheets with answers. Fill in the blank with the information I'm about to give you. Substitution property problems, right? You want to practice your skills on using substitution property. That's what we did when we incorporated values into the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Practice finding the leg and hypotenuse values of right triangles. Okay, that'll help you. And if I'm going too fast, please stop, pause, or rewind the video. Practice simplifying square root values, right? You want to practice those skills. You can do it manually. Practice solving multiple step equations, trying to get those A, B, C values all by themselves. Of course, you can also watch my videos on invisible ones, exponential rule, exponential multiplication, product rules will also help you, and the invisible one videos I've uploaded prior would help you. Remember, it's important that you search, and I know maybe some teachers or instructors in the past told you that's not what you should do, but you definitely should look for worksheets with answers. You want to know if you're doing it right. You also want to know if you're doing it wrong. If you're doing it wrong, please search your steps. Find the mistake. Learn from your mistake. Don't do it again. You're going to get better and better and better and better each time. I'm telling you, math is easy. Take it step by step. If I've helped you, please help others. Like, follow, subscribe, share these videos. Thank you for your time.